This is the BLU Studio Energy, an inexpensive smartphone designed to last days on a single charge of battery power. We're going to find out what all is included in the box with this unboxing here on Phone Dog. Hey, what is up, Phone Dogs? Beau HD here, and this is indeed the BLU Studio Energy, one of the newest BLU smartphones on the market. What makes this smartphone so unique is its monstrous 5000 mAh super battery. The device as a whole also only costs $149 off contract, and some of the specs include a 5-inch HD IPS display, quad-core processor clocked at 1.3 GHz with an 8 megapixel rear and a 2 megapixel front-facing camera, a 5000 mAh battery that I just mentioned, 4G HSPA+, a microSD card slot, and it runs Android 4.4 KitKat, hopefully Android Lollipop in the near future. So it certainly doesn't sound bad for the price tag. We can get a first glimpse of this device by shaking off the top cover, where we will find the BLU Studio Energy sitting on top wrapped up in some plastic. I'm going to set it off to the side for a moment because underneath the Studio Energy is a set of earphones with mic and music playback support, it looks like. We also have a standard microUSB charging cable used to charge the Studio Energy, and then we have a microUSB to USB port cable included in the box, which I personally haven't seen included with the purchase of a smartphone, but BLU is calling it the reverse charging cable, since you can actually use this accessory to charge your other electronics and essentially use the Studio Energy as an external battery pack, which is super cool. Next to that, we also have the standard wall wart with the USB port on the end of it to once again help charge the Studio Energy. There's a white plastic protective case underneath all of that stuff, so you won't need to purchase a protective case in addition to this one, since it's conveniently included in the box. Besides that, there's a BLU user manual for the Studio Energy, and then at the very bottom is a screen protector, which combined with the case should really add a ton of protection to your device. Now, if we take a look back at the BLU Studio Energy and take it out of the bag and rip off the plastic, we'll see that it's actually not terribly chunky, considering there is a 5000 mAh battery tucked away inside of here. I don't know about you, but that was the first thing that came to my mind because I would assume that it would be a big, bulky device, but as you can see, it's really not too bad. It does measure in at about 10 millimeters thick though. If we take a look around the device, we'll find nothing on the left-hand side. There is the power sleep on-off button and a volume rocker on the right-hand side. The 3.5mm headphone jack is located up top with the microUSB charging port down below at the bottom. The front of the Studio Charge is home to a front-facing 2 megapixel camera sensor and ambient light sensors, of course. There's a 5-inch IPS display that we'll see in action here pretty soon, and then the capacitive touch navigation buttons for the menu, home, and back commands. The back is also home to a rear-facing speaker as well as a camera sensor. It's an 8 megapixel rear-facing camera sensor with a flash next to it. And the back cover does have a sort of matted soft touch coating on it that is different than some of the other BLU budget smartphones if you ever owned one. It doesn't feel as much like plastic, since there does seem to be a coating that does give it some more texture. With that said, it's still far from feeling premium in the hands. It's definitely no metal or leather back cover. Now, I do want to pop off the back cover so that I can show you the 5000 mAh battery. It's non-removable, but you can see it takes up most of this device. And you will find the microSD card slot and SIM card slots here as well. If you're wondering where those are located, there they are. And as for the software goes, it's running a light skin on top of Android 4.4.2 KitKat. And it's not terribly smooth and fluid, nor is it terribly fast based off first impressions. What I really will be testing for in my full review is the battery life, since this is really the defining feature of this smartphone. Which actually leads me to my question for you guys, and that is, would you buy a smartphone strictly for the battery life? Let me know in a comment down below. Also, before you go, I'll leave a link in the description bar for you to check out the BLU Sweepstakes BLU is offering right now. If you participate, you will have the chance to win some pretty cool prizes, which I assume would be BLU devices. So free stuff is always nice. I thought you might want to hear about that. Link is down below. With that said, that has been my first look and unboxing of the BLU Studio Energy. I'm Beau HD from PhoneDog.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.